Hello everyone and welcome to an all new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today I am at the Orlando Fashion Square Mall. Now, we're going to take a look around this place because I got some questions here. And we're going to get into those questions in just a moment here, so let's keep going. So, here's my question. If I were to tell you this was an abandoned mall, what would you think? Would you really think so? Because it's not, or at least that I'm aware of, because obviously I'm in the mall on a Saturday. But you notice anything missing here? I think that Panera at the end of the where I came in, I think that's open. But are you noticing a theme here? There's a lot of closed spaces. Oh, this is an interesting development here. So right here we have a barricade. I'm guessing that Planet, although I see lights on in the Planet Fitness, so you might have to get through. I think there's another entrance maybe on the other side. I don't know, but yeah, there's literally barricades here because there's nothing. So we're gonna keep walking this mall and see if there actually is anything, because it's not a good sign. So we seem to have a summoning circle here of various cleaning supplies. Although I'm thinking I know why. But yeah. Oh, I feel like we're gonna find more things like this, aren't we? And just over here, this was one of the side entrances. Maybe it was a full entrance, you know? Like I said, I still don't know if that whole thing is okay, we have like a nail salon. Okay, you know what? I think there is a side door in a parking garage. You know, I don't think I've ever come in from this back entrance before, so I don't know. Like I said, there may be a Planet Fitness entrance over there, but I don't know. But yeah, we're looking at very abandoned mall here. Like, I thought Melbourne Square was bad, but this is insane. So we found, what, maybe 2 businesses open so far, and we've looked at a good chunk of this mall so far. Yeah, nothing. Just seeing the nice hearty reflection there, but yeah. The screen grates, all of the things that really indicate that doors are closed, there's no life here. I definitely have some I definitely have some questions right now. Okay, found something that's open, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go in there. Okay, they've got something, I'm not sure. These like statues, I don't know. They're carnival themed, but yo, there's only like a handful of people in this mall, but I'm trying not to film them, so we're gonna. Oh, we've got a little free book exchange. That's cool. Still keep finding things like these. Oh, that might actually be a business. Looks like they're closed on Saturday and Sunday. So, limited hours business. But this is sort of the thing. I mean, outside of something like the Macy's there, we're not seeing like the big, like the outer ring of retailers. But yeah, so far, what we have in this mall is like nothing. This is actually kind of insane. So it has definitely been several years since I've been in this mall, And even then, like, I remember last time I was here, there were definitely a lot more shops open, but there was still a lot that was closed. So that trend has definitely continued downward, and that is quite insane. But yeah, really the things like the Macy's, your Dillard's, your outer store perimeter stores, those are what's here. Yeah, you've got the Macy's. And I'm pretty sure I've asked this question for years, but what money is coming in to keep this mall open? Is it literally just the outer ring stores? Or is there like legitimately a money laundering scheme going on? Because I can't tell what exactly would be keeping this mall open. I truly don't get it. There's only a handful. We got this store here, Milano's. And this is what, maybe the third what is this, the third store we've seen walking through? So, yeah, the fact that all these stores are like next to each other. And there's no stores so far that have been next to each other. Okay, look, we've got a photography studio. Oh, that's the familiar arch door. This was definitely either a Spencer's or a Hot Topic. I think that was a Spencer's. But yeah, even the stores that you think would survive the zombie apocalypse. We've got an ice cream place, but that's about it. So we're gonna go through here, take a look. I'm pretty sure I can already see that there's nothing down this little hallway. So yeah, nothing down that hall other than a security officer. But yeah, this is where the food court was. And I can already see that we're pretty much looking at a big amount of nothing. Once again, I asked the question, what exactly is keeping this mall open? Because this is insane. Okay, there's a business. But they don't look like they're... No, never mind. Maybe they are. There's another business like right across the street for the hall. That's it, dude. Alright, here's where things are going to get interesting. This is where the food court was. Oh, there's the perfume place, but so what about three or four businesses that close to each other? So yeah, I don't see anything there, so I'm just gonna assume this is a no-go zone also because barricades. But yeah, this is crazy. Okay, still got some of the artwork up on the wall. There's some interesting photo spots. But yeah, overall, it's so quiet. It's so weird to like, have a mall be so quiet. But that's cool. Definitely some interesting artwork you could take some selfies on. But yeah, once again, I am shocked and amazed. This is insane. But yeah. So what have we found? Maybe about 6 total businesses so far? Out of a mall that could definitely hold easily 100 businesses. So I feel like probably whatever money they're getting from the outer ring stores, the big department stores, is probably sustaining this place. But yeah, the elevator and the escalator are both closed. So definitely the movie theater upstairs, long gone. Although the fountains are still running. That's an interesting thing. But yeah, you can tell the escalators are also closed. So this is getting more sad. Another set blocked off here by some chairs. And that's a Dillard's. So that Dillard's could actually be closed if there's no actual entry to it. Or they just no longer allow the entrance. So either way, more crazy mall. And this last one, hallway. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. So what do we have? About a total of about 6 businesses? So yeah, kind of a sad state of affairs here. Yeah, like, so y'all remember when malls were like the thing? Malls used to be the happening place, man. They're dying. Although they could come back. Because I feel like as we move towards physical media, like the resurgence of physical media, the resurgence of owning more things, people resisting streaming services, I think malls could come back. I think they could come back as a very niche store. You could have, because I think people are going to want niche stores, and I think if the physical media trend continues, I feel like we're going to go back towards a thing of people are going to want physical stores again to go with their physical media. I think malls could make a comeback. There was also concept things like the Artigan Plaza that catered more to individual businesses, sold smaller, like 10 by 10 spaces. Then you got things like the Oviedo Mall, which are doing community events, like author showcases. They're doing like a mall con. They're doing things to bring more foot traffic in, which is great. Because I went to the Oviedo Mall before I shot this video. There was foot traffic. There was things going on. This is nothing. This is dead. This is an opportunity. Like, if someone invested in this mall and built community, because this is on Route 50, there is no reason to not have busyness in this mall for a mall that's on Route 50. Like, that's insane. But absolutely, there should be something. I think there is an opportunity here for something to happen, and I think malls could be something interesting again. But yeah, I definitely think if someone took up and thought of a new concept for malls, like some of these malls I've seen doing, I think we could absolutely be in for a resurgence. I think malls could be a thing again. I think as we move towards those trends of physical media, wanting more niche stores, malls could be exactly where those niche stores go. I think there is opportunity, and I think someone should absolutely do something with that opportunity. So yeah, somebody recreate the mall. Let's come up with a new concept mall. So yeah, that has been our look around Orlando Fashion Square Mall. I don't know if this is technically considered an abandoned mall. It should be, because what, 10 total businesses out of definitely what looks like a couple hundred spots. It's insane. Like I said, I feel like malls could be something, someone needs to reinvent them, because this is sad. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Help the algorithms out. I'll see y'all in the next one.